Hey guys. Hey guys. No, anyway, silly. You know, every single day there is something new to learn. Something new. Whether it's, something small that you learn at your barber's, that's where I pick up everything. Or whether it's something really, really, really big and life changing. Whatever it is, you figure out eventually that every single day there is something that something new for you to know, something new for you to understand or learn. And lately I've been noticing more and more things. I've been seeing things that are new to me, but that have been around all my life, and I'm just now noticing them. And that all started when I started changing my lifestyle. My morning greetings, trying to program my way of thinking to see the positive, because I used to only see the negative my entire life. You know, my life was about stress, and it revolved around stress about money, stress about friends, stress about just about everything. I mean, it seriously revolved around stress. And I decided to change all that finally. And I made that decision. It was just a decision. I need to change all this. And so that's what's going to happen. I'm changing all this. And it's not to say that my life is perfect at all, because it's surely not. I still struggle sometimes with, well, a lot with doing a lot of this. It's not easy, but it was a decision, and I've stuck to it. That hasn't happened with very many things in my life, that I've stuck to something, but on this one, I've stuck to it. And I just decided that to accept. And this is an old adage that me saying it may make you think, oh, it's that he's getting at, but it's the truth, and this is a truth. Happiness. I mean, what you expect that happiness is, happiness is not all the time. It's just not. It's not. That's not the way life works. Happiness comes in moments, and it's a gift. And you can't have that all the time. So the pursuit of happiness is something that's bound to leave you in depression or disappointment more often than not, because it's not something that you can just go out and grab. Happiness comes in moments, and you will have moments of happiness over and over again through your life. But what you've got to accept, well, that's what you've got to have as acceptance, contentment. Once you have contentment, you'll find that you're all right. That happiness is also easier found. It's something more easily attained when you don't set it up here as some lofty goal, and you find that, okay, sitting in the park, listening to the birds, enjoying the way things work, hearing kids' laughter behind you, all those little things that you've been rushing around too much to appreciate. If you take that time and you go and just really let yourself go, don't you know don't think about the stresses in your life, the money that you need, the job or whatever. Take that time for yourself and enjoy the little things and see how wonderful that they are. And when you start doing this on a regular, every day basis, making a point of setting aside that time for appreciation for the things you do have and the things you have had, not sitting and missing the people that you've lost, or the animals you've lost, or the good times you had as a kid, not missing them, but appreciating that you had them at all. When you start changing the way your thought process works towards contentment and appreciation and love, everything starts to get a little easier and a little easier and a little easier. Life becomes more peaceful. And you know what? Life should be peaceful. And it can't be all the time. And that's okay. And that's why we know that. You have to be realistic. And you have to know, okay, there are going to be more bad times. That's going to happen. There's no point in getting upset about it because it's part of the process. And you can appreciate that if you let yourself. And we cause ourselves more distress than really anything else in the world does it. We decide. There was a good person in my life, and I've quoted him before, Mr. Frank Torinsky, that came in to my father's store, and I was always gripey. Oh, I had to be there early in the morning working in that store, and I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be in bed at that time. I sure didn't want to be sitting behind the counter waiting on people. But he came in and he looked at me and he said, you know what I do? I start every morning and I decide what I'm going to have today. Am I going to be mad, sad, or am I going to be happy? And he says, I choose happy. And he says, once you choose it, you say, well, that's it. I made the choice. That's it. I'm going to be happy today. You're in control. Even when bad things happen around you, you're in control. You're going to go through those moments and those downs, but bring yourself right back up. And not always easy to do, but nobody said life was easy. As we know, it's not. It's not easy at all. But that's okay too. So, like I say every day, guys, I love you very, very much. And I want you to go out there and pass that love along. If you make that your goal every day, to go out there and pass that love along, and take those moments to sit for yourself and to love yourself also. That's important. Turn that love in on yourself, love yourself, and then let it shine out from you everywhere and to everyone, touching, going through everyone. And you'll start to see miracles happen within your own life. I don't know what kind of miracles. I'm not saying that suddenly you're going to have the best job you've ever wanted in your life. You're going to start being a rich millionaire. That's not likely going to be the type of miracles I'm talking about. The miracle I'm talking about is love and peacefulness. Peace within yourself. Contentment. Once you have that contentment, happiness will follow. I love you all very much. Now go out and do it. Talk to you soon.